My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Hearthstone Arena. It has been far too fucking long since I've actually sat in this chair and looked at that camera and spoken into this microphone. It's only been on the grace of recorded far in advance episodes that I've been able to consistently release content in the meantime. Again, I managed to fall prey of sickness. God damn it. Again, no immune system, I've said it before. So, what do we got here? 1,275 gold. How? Daily quests, basically. I've been trying to make an effort to complete all of them as they come in, so that I don't end up with, losing possible funds. So that makes it arena time, right? I don't believe we have any current requests. Again, at this point I will remind anyone who's watching for the first time or hasn't watched since I last asked people about requests. You're free to put requests for the hero that I should play in the next episode down in the comments below. And then when I read that, 8 episodes later, because I usually record them pretty far in advance, then I'll be able to actually play that hero. And you know what, I'll even give you a shout out as well. I'll say it was X who requested this hero. But X is actually the one that gives it to you, so that doesn't exactly follow. So, this is the 99th episode, by the way. Get hyped, motherfuckers. We've got, like, one more. We've got exactly one more until episode 100, and then we're in 3 digits. That is new territory. That's somewhere where I haven't been before. Also, I'm taking Mage because I have, like, the best win rate with Mage. How do I know that? Shit, where's my book of stats? 1 second. So, recently, while I was sick, because I decided, hey, let's be productive if we can, I decided to take stats of every single class that I played over the last 98 episodes and the win percentage of them. Spoiler alert, Rogue and Warlock are my least successful classes. And this is a horrible early pick. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Mountain Giant is almost never playable. Right? It's almost never playable up until it costs 10 mana or something like that. You need to have a deck that focuses on drawing cards for a Mountain Giant to be viable, so, you know, something like a handlock deck or something similar to that. Ice Block saves you from taking lethal damage for 1 turn. Doesn't help you control the board, doesn't help you do anything like that. I hate it. I hate it so much. But I'm gonna pick the Hungry Crab. Now, you might wonder, why the Hungry Crab? And that's because if I play it on 1 mana, and then next turn he plays a 3-2, I can kill it using the Hungry Crab, and then my hero power. Basically, the Hungry Crab is there as an extra 1 damage. And that is how shitty the other 2 options were, that I picked 1 damage over them. So, until I get to a decision that actually is worth talking about, I'm just going to auto-pick. Haunted Creeper is really good because you've got 1 damage from the main dude, then you've got 1 damage from Spectral Spider, and 1 damage from another Spectral Spider. Plus, using the hero ability, you have a huge range of 2 to 3 to kill things. It's insane. You can kill a lot of things. Plus, it, again, helps you get value out of your hero ability. Flesh-Eating Ghoul and Bluegill Warrior. Now, I'm going to rely on getting better 2s. The Bluegill Warrior is... So I'm actually going to take the Flesh-Eating Ghoul because it's difficult to get good 3-drops. So that's how I feel about that. Murloc Tidehunter into Hungry Crab, the combo of the century. Yeah, I'm going to take a Frostbolt. There's no way I'm going to even consider trying that. Both of these are bad, so I'm going to take the Razorfen Hunter. That was a fucking horrible decision. Why did I take that, not the Bold Visoga? I don't know. Sludge Belcher is a good card, though. I want to take the Shattered Sun, but Fireball is so important. Because Fireball, a lot of the time, can actually be your win condition as a mage. Mad Bomber, Acidic Swamp Ooze. So Bomber has the possibility of getting you the Enter the Battlefield value, but then sometimes he fucks you. Just holds you down and brutally fucks you. I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 spells, so the Mana Worm is okay. It's not great. I'm gonna take the Acidic Swamp Ooze. Just because if it destroys a weapon... Fucking Murloc Tidehunter, are you kidding me? If it destroys a weapon, it becomes amazing value. Dark Iron Dwarf over the Useful Brewmaster. Yeah, I've already got one Bounce Master, I don't need another. Direwolf Alpha? Yeah, Direwolf Alpha. I've got enough cheap dudes that I can trade them off with the Direwolf Alpha. Loot Hoarder is good card draw. All of these are bad. I'm going to take the Bluegill just because the rest are so bad. Duplicate, Spiteful Smith. I am weak on 3-drops. I could use Duplicate as like a 3-drop-ish thing. But the problem is, it doesn't give me tempo on the board. And I don't have a way to get... Sorry, I don't have a way to seize board control back, like Flame Strike or anything like that. Or Blizzard, or Cone of Cold, or anything like that. I don't have them. I'm going to take the Spiteful Smith just for the stats. They're all trash. It's fucking offering me a Murloc deck. Are you kidding me? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Murloc. 5 Murloc related cards that have been offered. Hungry Crab, Murloc Tidehunter, Murloc Raider, and the previous pick, which was Murloc Tidecaller? Tidecaller and Tidehunter are the two different ones, I believe. Mirror Image. I have an activator in the Direwolf Alpha to actually make them do damage. I fucking hate my life. It's offering me a Murloc deck, and I had no clue up until the very end. You know what? Fuck it. I'll give every single Murloc you offer me right now, I will take. How's that? Yeah, of course, now it doesn't want to give me a single fucking Murloc. Just because my 3s are really weak. Fuck it, man. Give me another Murloc. Shit. This arena is tanked, by the way. I tilted as soon as I saw the amount of Murlocs it wanted me to take. So there's no way we are going anywhere with this deck. This deck is going 0-3. It was... So usually they kind of have like a little bit of a flavor throughout the deck. As you saw, that was Murloc flavored. A lot of them are like secret flavored. That had a bit of secrets in it as well. Had the 2 Ethereal Arcanists in the last 2 picks. But a lot of them have a flavor that runs through them.
You asked for it.
If you can pick up on that flavor early enough, you can benefit from it a fair bit. Those two go back. You can benefit from it a fair bit, but usually you can pick cards that aren't from that flavor, and you can still do well. This is not one of those times. It's atrocious. This is a horrible, horrible deck, and I don't know what I did in a past life to deserve this. Clearly I was a genocidal fuckhead of some sort to have incurred the wrath of this. I don't want to put out the Sorcerer's Apprentice if I can help it. Dude, if he had a Mana Worm out on the first turn, he would have been crazy value. So if I put out the Iron Forge Rifleman, I can do 1 damage and I can break one of them. Woohoo! But that's actually not valuable. So I'm going to force him to make a response. The way this forces a response is because I can kill 2 minions, even though they're not really minions. But I can kill 2 minions and buff this Flesh-Eating Ghoul twice. So I end up with a 4-3. My board position just gradually becomes better while he sits on his cards. Of course, if he plays, like, you know, Mountain Giant or something like that, that'd be crazy. This is not good. This is no good. So I want to break its shield so it dies no matter what. But the thing is, I can't break its shield and kill it. And that's really what I want to be doing. So if I can't break its shield and kill it, then I guess I settle for breaking its shield and killing everything else. I mean, he has to make that trade, and then I still have huge board advantage. What's the worst thing that can happen to me right now? That's always the best thing to consider. What is the most atrocious bullshit that could happen right now? That's fair. That's a fair attempt at bullshit. You know, if in any of these games the Hungry Crab eats a Murloc from my opponent's side of the board, I'm gonna die of laughter. I will keel over dead. There will be nothing that can save me at that point. That's a duplicate, and I'm really annoyed. No? Oh, right. It's mirror image. Vaporize? What the? Ah, shit. It's either Counterspell or Spellbender. Right? So, think of all of the mage secrets that exist. You've got Ice Barrier and Vaporize, both of which trigger on hitting the hero. You've got Mirror Entity, which triggers on playing a minion onto the board. You've got Duplicate, which triggers on killing an enemy minion.
I hope you like my invention.
And you've got Ice Block, which triggers on taking what damage that would be considered lethal. And then you've got Spellbender and Counterspell. I believe that's all of them. I believe I've counted for every single one. Flame Strike? Blizzard? Neither of which are horrible right now. Now, I have enough things on the field that he has targets for Fire Blast, so I might as well just play another. There's no reason not to at that point. Because his Fire Blast, next turn, should he decide to use it, will kill something, so there's no reason that I shouldn't overextend and put another thing down for him to kill with it.
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass. Shit. The reason for shit, by the way, is because it's very fucking important that I kill this water elemental. And I would like to do it with the fireball. You know what? Spellbender. Counterspell. Either or is fine. Suck it! Oh, I can get an extra damage in. Woo! Now, I'm the only one that knows I have another Fireball in my deck, and a Polymorph. And huge board advantage, obviously. If he had a Flame Strike, he may have held onto it, because currently my board state does shit.
I'll put it on your
6 damage a turn? So you can sit through that for a long time. That is interesting.
Hey, give me that!
If I put out the Iron Forge Rifleman, I am very overextended against the idea of a Flame Strike. So what if I hold on to the Iron Forge Rifleman? He can still clear my board. Shit. Okay, so... Oh, man. What I was planning on is... Look, he can try and clear my board, but then I'll still have the Haunted Creeper. Or I will still have the Spectral Spiders, but that's not gonna happen now. Secret? This is an unfortunate board state for you, friend. Is that lethal? So I want to eat it with the Hungry Crab. Okay, so is that lethal? How much damage do I have? I have a total of 4, plus 3, because I'll put him next to the Direwolf Alpha, which makes a total of 7. Yeah, I have lethal. I don't even need to count that. Ding! I had to. I mean, come on. It's not bad manners. I'm just trying to get the most experience for my hero by playing all of the cards in my hand. By the way, that is not representative of how a standard game with his deck will go. He just didn't play anything for like the first 7 turns of the game. He collected cards in his hand, and apparently all of them were trash because he didn't manage to use any of them effectively. Also,
I must protect the one.
oh my god, the shitty 1-drops continue. You know what, I'll keep it. What if I coin a 2 and then no? Oh, I guess I can... Regardless, something that happened very recently is... About a year ago, I lost my ring, which is this, right? One of my favorite objects in the world. And very recently it was found and returned to me, and I could not be more ecstatic about it. You know what? I'll stick to my curve, only for the reason that a solid 1, then natural 2, and then on turn 3, I can coin to play 2 more 2-drops, right, as my turn 3, and then on turn 4, I can either play a 4-drop or 2 more 2-drops again, because I have an astonishing amount of them. Bluegill Warrior. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Alternatively, he plays another 3-2, and then I can hit it with the blood... I can hit it with the Bloodsail Corsair, and then hit it with the Fire Blast. Ooh, shit. Yeah, why not? Let's protect the 1-1. Let's see if he Roths it. He could clear the board with a swipe, and that would be the least powerful swipe of all time. Roth for 1? No. Okay. Don't want to overextend against swipe, so Razorven Hunter and Loot Hoarder is bad. No good. That costs 0. Good, that's nice to know. So, I'll bounce that and then play my own. And that's fine to do because the Bounce Master General here. Usually, the problem with the Youthful Brewmaster often is that you bounce something you don't want to bounce. Like, you just end up wasting mana. So he ends up costing you 4 mana to play a 3-2, which is horribly, atrociously bad value. But, you know, when you've got a 0-cost card, might as well make use of it. I haven't got enough Battlecry effects, Enter the Battlefield effects, that it would be worthwhile to keep around. Okay, so I really want to fireball this guy, and that would help me solidify my board position. But if I fireball that guy, I'm not gonna win, right? Druids have really, really good endgame cards, so I need to play around that. This is not good. I can kill the Squire. No, attack with Bloodsail Corsair, hit.
Time runs out on me.
That's fine, actually.
Challenge accepted.
No, it's not. I'm gonna die to swipe.
Mind if I roll need?
So I wanted to put out the Razorfen Hunter there, but swipe would be atrociously good for him. For some reason, I was thinking about all of the ways to play around swipe, and I was like, no, that's definitely the way you do it, right? You just put all of your cards on the field, make sure only one of them has more than 1 health. That's how you play around swipe. That's how the pros do it. It's how America does it. It's how my dad did it. It's how my dad did it. It's how America does it. It's how I do it. And it's worked pretty well for us so far. I can't remember the quote. It's the Iron Man 1, Robert Downey Jr., etc. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm gonna have difficulty turning this guy down. That would have been really, really helpful had I gotten it just a bit earlier.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Okay, so I'm bluffing. I'm saying I have Flame Strike. That's what this bluff is, right? I don't have Flame Strike, but I just moved one of his minions down to 4 health, and I popped the Death Rattle, so it looks like his board is wider and he's prepared for a Flame Strike. This is all about trying to get him to make inopportune trades so that I can then... Well, obviously, like, he wants to trade off all of his dudes right now so that they're not vulnerable to Flame Strike. And he needs to play something that has more than 4 health if he believes I have a Flame Strike. Which he should. I'm a mage, it was turn 6, and I set up for a Flame Strike. So, yeah. I'm trying to fake him out, guys. That is a really good card to play against the idea of a Flame Strike. Only I had a fucking Flame Strike. Nope.
They all bend to my command.
So I can't let the board die for nothing. So again, this actually works into still pretending that I have a Flame Strike. Ancient of War, if it hits the Spiteful Smith, it goes down to 4 health. So it looks like I'm still preparing for a Flame Strike. This should buy me a few turns to draw cards that will actually help me deal with his stuff, because I don't want to have to double Fireball. That's just absurd, atrocious value for him. What am I looking for? I guess the Polymorph? Right? The only Polymorph I have in my entire fucking deck. That's the one I'm looking for, I guess. It has to be. Starfire. Fuck. What? Why would you do that? I just told you I have a Flame Strike. Dude's calling my bluff. Alright. We've got to put him in his place, yo. I am so desperate for the Hungry Crab to eat one of... I just want him to play a Murloc dude. And just for the... I need it. I need that in my life.
What to do?
Obviously, he can kill at least one of them with Shapeshift. And it would be wise to Shapeshift hit this one. Ooh. He knows it's difficult for me to deal with that Spectral Knight. And also, he is a fearless motherfucker, because he now totally doesn't believe that I have, the Flame Strike Reno. Flame Strokeroni. So I am rapidly running out of... Well, what do I mean I'm rapidly running out of advantage? I don't have an advantage at all. Ooh, Guardians of the Galaxy. Sorry, I just found a ticket for Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't have an advantage even slightly right now. What I need to do is force him to think that I do. So that he concedes. That is now the new meta, concede meta. All I need to do is convince this person who got a big booty, so my Anaconda does want some. All I've got to do is convince this person that I've already won, and that it's probably worth their while to concede. I don't even have any high-end. Shit, my highest card is 5 mana. I've lost at this point. I may as well concede and go and kill myself, right? It's done. It's over. Finito. This is Finito Mussolini right now. That's good.
Give me a quest.
Yeah! Take that. I don't, like, unless this questing adventurer goes hog wild on this board, I've lost. So if he can kill this questing adventurer and I don't draw a card that draws cards, I lose. And the only card I have in my deck that draws cards, I believe, is the Loot Hoarder. So, I guess that's me just... It's a very roundabout way of saying, I've lost. It's over. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now. I might be able to clear his board, only at the expense of the next 2 cards that I draw. Woohoo! Yay. See, I can polymorph that guy, so maybe I want to leave him alive. Yeah. Whee! Yeah, it's done. It's a fucking Murloc deck, guys. What am I supposed to do? I was offered nothing good. The only board control, literally the only board control or board clear that I was offered was the Cone of Cold, which is the worst of them.
I wonder.
I tried. I gave him all. I gave it my all. I gave it my best shot, but I'm so fucked that it's funny. There's literally no card in my deck that I can draw that wins the game. Yay! Give that a tap. But you know what? I don't concede. You don't concede. I've got to let my opponent play his Deathwing. Right? Attack me twice, play a Deathwing. I've got to let him do it. It's fine.
Who dares defile this holy land?
So, reflections on that match. What I needed to do better was not have a shitty deck. Done. The only high-end picks that I was offered, like, the only good 6+ drops that I was offered, was 1 Bolt of Histoga, which I didn't pick, and that was an accident. That's it. All the rest of them, trashed here. I mean, the only one that I can even think of that was all of the rest of them is the Mountain Giant. It was a bad draft, man. I can't fucking do anything with that. I'm sorry. You know what I need to hope? I need to hope beyond all hopes that this guy has a Stormforged axe. Excellent. I've got my Bluegill army. I need to hope that he has a Stormforged Axe and that he plays it really poorly. Now, this is not one of the classes that can very easily do 1 damage from their hero ability. I mean, he's got a 25% chance to get a totem that can do it. That's not a good idea. Regardless, he's got a 25% chance that he gets the 1/1 totem, and that's kind of like the Paladin's hero ability, I guess. But it's just not likely. So if he wants to save his Shilwyn Yeti, he has to play an axe. So if he has a Stormforged Axe in hand, he's going to play it right now. If he doesn't play a Stormforged Axe, he doesn't have one. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Challenge accepted.
Lightning Storm, Forked Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Rockbiter Weapon, Earth Shock. All of these things just win the board state at the moment, so.
I wonder.
Oh, come on, have a Doomhammer. Oh, let me Acidic Swampoos a Doomhammer. Let me entertain me.
For the Lich King!
Why? Why? You have to now make that, yeah, and then I get to trade up. Just drastically. I mean, thank you, but I thought we were supposed to be, you know, in opposition to one another. Isn't that the spirit of this? Now, you might notice, he's already got, like, massive card advantage on me. 2 more cards. So that's your coin and the extra card draw you get as a player going second. But still, I can't equalize, because nothing I do has value. Nothing I do trades better than 1-for-1, and that's why this is a shitty deck. I haven't got any board clear, so I can't go, here's Flame Strike, it clears 7 minions. You know, I can't do anything like that. Ouch. Whew. That's a tough break, buddy.
Pay attention, class.
I can't miss 5 damage I can't miss 5 damage to the face just because I'm scared of him having something to hex. He's gonna have to use the hex eventually. Oh. It's a very weird looking hex. Unless you've got like a lightning bolt or a rockbiter weapon, that was a shitty play. Or a coin Stormforged Axe. There's a lightning bolt. Not yet.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Instruction begins.
So the thing is, this Fire Elemental has basically done the most damage to 2 things. I'm telling you it's going to hit the Violet Teacher. So I now require... Fire Elemental is an amazing card, by the way. So the fact that he has this many is atrocious. And just in his hand constantly. Now that's actually not a good attack. And the reason that's not a good attack is because I can still just Fire Blast that, and I'm probably going to have done that anyway. Yeah, it's a weird one. Now I'm keeping the Hungry Crab in hand because You know, I might get one of his Murlocs. You don't know, guys. You don't know. Okay. I can see what you're saying, yeah. Fuck. Fuck it, man. It is time. Unleash the combo. Can you handle the combo? I powered up the base cannon and here it is. I also implore you to look at the board state. 4 in hand, 2 on field, 3 on field, 1 in hand. If he doesn't play a weapon and let me kill that weapon with my acidic swampers, then I lose. I think I've already lost, but guys, oh my god, do you see what's happened here? Satan, what did I do to deserve this? Yeah.
For the Lich King!
Let's see if I've got any good books, good ideas in my little idea book. So. No. It's not time to focus on the video game. Let's just, let's make attacks. Do that.
Give me a quest.
Where's some good stuff? Oh, here's an idea for a book where the main character is a bitter critic because he failed as an artist. So that's you know, that's a real feel-good movie right there. Here's one. I'm an A student. Well, I'm a student. Well, I go to school. So, you know, it's a joke, right? It's ready for Big Bang Theory or just something atrocious like that. Hang on. Stop fucking interrupting me. It's rude. I can't trade both of them for the Spectral Knight, otherwise I know I lose. I'm just trying to find anything here that is more interesting. Here's an idea for a dystopian world where friendship is customarily bought and sold as a trade or a service.
Mind if I roll need?
Well played.
But then I saw a webcomic yesterday where that was actually the main idea. Here's just a notation that Kellogg, behind Kellogg's cereal, was actually a huge proponent of circumcision, or that's removal of the foreskin, because he believed that it would make children sin less by way of masturbation. You know, it's just, there's a lot of different stuff in here. Here's a guitar riff. There's a notation that Silicon Valley is also a terrific word for fake breasts. I don't know, man. All of this is shit. I wasn't talking about my hand, by the way. All of this is shit. Terrible. And none of them will ever become fully fledged ideas. Uh-oh, there's a thing on my screen. Oh, it's gone. Okay, cool. Thought it might have been a dead pixel, but it wasn't a dead pixel. Don't worry. Everything's still okay. Shit, what are we, 42 minutes into this episode? It's going to be a bit less for you because I cut out the intro. But we are some amount of time into this episode.
Hello. Hello.
I should have played the Youthful Brewmaster. There was no reason not to play it then. That was dumb. Not good. I am going to have to turn busy on battle mode. Unfortunately, I can't exactly respond to things while I am play the game.
Give me a quest.
So I'm trading here because my hope is that the questing adventurer can live just long enough. Just long enough. All I need to do is get to next turn, and then I can play the Sorcerer's Apprentice and the Direwolf Alpha. Questing Adventurer becomes a 4-4, and suddenly it's actually okay. I still have to play both of them. That's not good.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Quest accepted.
See, the thing is, if I only played one of them, or rather, if I wanted to Fire Blast the Scarlet Crusader and only play one of them, then the Questing Adventurer becomes a 3-3 and he gets to kill it. So yeah, this is the best opportunity that I had. Quest wasn't failed, buddy. You killed a Divine Shield and you did 5 damage to the face. As far as I'm concerned, you're A-okay in my book. Tragedy.
Drink with me, friend.
That hungry crab play, guys. Just look at all the value I keep getting from this hungry crab, man.
Let the
I should have
speak to me.
played the hungry crab and bounced it. Then I end up with 2 3-2s on the board. Fuck. I realized the best play, but just too late.
Challenge accepted.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Avast, mateys. So, I have bullshit in my hand. This is bullshit. That's what this is. I have next turn available 12 damage. Just from my hand. And then on the board I have 5. So, if he doesn't play a taunt or kill my dudes, okay. It's fine. I'm sure it happens all the time. I'm sure that's fine. See, do you see what I mean? He's got 8 cards, I've got 3. Our cards do not get value. They don't. Not even slightly. You know, the worst thing about this... Did I just waste my only way to kill him? That was 15 damage from the hand. So... yeah, 15 from the hand plus 1 Fire Blast. There's no way I could have killed him. No way I could have worked him down, right? Primarily triggering that this turn tells me that he doesn't actually have a way to deal with my dude currently. Ooh, nice. That's it. All I need. 3 more damage to hit him in the face. That's it. That's all I need. 3 more. Bring it home. Give me the Bluegill Warrior. There we go. I remembered his name. And they say I forget the names. Bluegill Warrior will win it if I draw, and no, I lose. This dude has no clue how close he was to death. And then I had to waste it all on the fucking taunts. I lose. Yeah, I can't actually win. I can't beat that. I told you! And you know what? It's actually miraculous that we didn't go 1-3. Sorry, it's miraculous that we didn't go 0-3. We went 1-3 instead. I mean, sure, we have a very good board state right now. But ping, hit, play whatever. Fine, do that. That's yeah. Rock on, man. That's totally cool. Fuck it, man. I'm going straight for the face. That's all I can do. This is the face of a man whose soul is currently being crushed. Oh, God. Why did this have to be the first one I played today? Why couldn't this be the last one? Because then, you know what? Get super salty. That's fine. But I have things I've got to do today. I've got more things to record. I don't need to be salty for that. And I have no more direct damage other than the charging minions in the Bluegill Warriors.
I'll put it on your tab.
So if he does anything even vaguely taunt-like, I lose? Do I win? He needs to taunt or to Cone of Cold, I guess. That doesn't do it. Shit, do we win?
Well played. Well played.
Unless that last one's a gold shear footman, we win! I've never deserved a victory less in my life. Maybe that shows I was a bit too pessimistic about the deck. Apparently the Murloc, it's a very valid deck. Also, we were very lucky that the highest card he drew was basically a 5-drop. That's about it. In the Faceless Manipulator, that is. No cards yet, that's weird.
The light shall
Oh, there we go.
victory.
You asked for it.
The light shall victory. Yeah, fuck it. I'll keep that hand. Why not? As the kids say, Yol Yud. You only live until you die. So, if he's got Murlocs, he's gonna play them in the early game, and that's why I've got the Hungry Crab. Because it gives me the biggest potentiality of actually killing something with the Murloc Crab. Hungry Murloc.
Ready for action!
No one ever expects the Murloc. That's why it's so good. That's why it's the best card in the game, because no one expects it. And I just got the combo card I really wanted as well. No Dark Cultists, please. Shit, if you fucking play something and I can coin out the Dark Iron Dwarf and hit it...
Ready to ride.
Are you gonna trade... Why?
Don't mess with Tusker.
Can anyone tell me why that just happened? I'm very, very confused, and I would like to know in what universe playing a Wolf Rider into a 1/1 Hungry Crab is a good idea. Was he that scared of the crab? Is crab meta too strong? Entirely possible. The Dennis Smite? I haven't seen a Dennis Smite in ages. Word of the wise, or a programming note rather, not a word of the wise. No, just I'll tell you. If you don't know what Dennising is, you haven't lived a full life. I need to just hope that that last card is not Holy Nova. To Dennis someone is to throw damage at their face, like a Holy Smite. I believe the original was a Holy Smite. You throw damage directly at someone's face and hope to God that it does something. It doesn't do it. You're wasting it. That's what Dennising is. Wasting a card by trying to damage someone's face with it. So a direct to the face Holy Smite is a Dennis Holy Smite. So I'm obviously bypassing all of his minions because if I take the time to kill literally this brick shithouse, then I will lose. It has more health than... If that last card does damage, I'm fucked. Nope! GG! So, you know, especially against a priest, a card with a lot of health is a threat. It definitely is. He could put in a fire on it and suddenly he has a 28-28. Or in that case, I believe, it maximum got to 30. So it'd be a 30-30 and that kills you in one hit. It's absurd. There was a combo going around if I can stutter more than that. There's a combo going around a little while ago, and what it was is you would get a priest, naturally. You would play the what's it called again? Stormwind Knight, Stormforge Knight, Storm Knight Charge 2/5 for 4. It's a 2/5 for 4 that has charge, right? You play that, and then you power word shield it, and then you double its health, and then you double its health, and then you inner fire it, and you end up with 28 damage to the face. All of that has to go back. And all it takes is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards and 10 mana. Totally worth it. So obviously you had to kind of run like a Miracle deck so you could dig down to that. A Miracle deck, by the way, is not just Miracle Rogue. The reason Miracle Rogue is called Miracle Rogue is because it's a deck where you just dig into the elements that you need. That's what a Miracle deck means. And it's that you have enough card draw to dig into those elements. So, like, the best Miracle Road combos are Leroy Shadow Set, Leroy Shadow Set, Leroy, Cold Blood, Eviscerate, all that type of, you know, just atrocious bullshit. There's no reason not to play the Bluegill Warrior, because he's gonna kill one of them next turn with the Fire Blast anyway. And maybe, just maybe, I get to attack with Bluegill Warrior and then Hungry Crab! Yeah. Anyway, people would run Miracle decks to dig into that stuff so that they could get all of the combo cards for their combo. Kidding me? Please be kidding me. So I'm just putting that on ice. Just for the time being, and then I'll put a Sludge Belcher down next turn. It's just to slow him down. I can take the I can take the time to kill that next turn if I'd like. But that's only if he doesn't play anything worthwhile this turn.
I've got a huge.
I don't want to kill that. I don't think I've used a Fireball yet. I've used a Frostbolt, so my direct damage that remains is Fireball plus Fireball. So, if I keep attacking him in the face... Oh, if I get Cone of Cold here, this is gonna be cray at y'all. So I can attack him in the face once, and then I need to rely on definitely getting... I can't do that. So I'm gonna Polymorph that. So at this point, all I'm doing is trying to secure as much damage to his face and hope that the Fireball is in the next 5 cards. Because if the Fireball is not in the next 5 cards, then I lose. He's just got too many cards and I have too few. That's the only way I can win this one. Cheese him out.
Someday I'll be just like you.
That's a really good combo, actually. I really like that one. When you get the cheaper card draw, because then it's just 2 mana, draw 2 cards, and that's really good.
I'll show them. I'll show
Okay, so what... Fuck it, man. If you're going YOLO, right? If you're gonna YOLO, YOLO hard. That's how I always heard it. That's what my granddad taught to me when I was a young boy sitting on his lap, and he said, "Sonny boy, if you're gonna YOLO, YOLO as hard as you can." And he spoke exactly like that, actually. It was very odd. If that's Counterspell or Spellbender, I lose. It's just... I have a lot of lose states at the moment. I don't have many win states.
Give me a quest. Don't mess with us.
Flame Strike! I can't do anything about it, guys. A better player than me might have had something that they could have done there. But no.
Ready to ride.
I'm sorry.
Pyroblast! Yes! I'm sorry. Pyroblast. He has a Pyroblast, right? He said I'm sorry before I ended my turn. He's got 6 damage on the field. I've got 15 health. And then the Pyroblast. No, but he still has lethal. That, and then Fireball. Please kill me. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so he just had to be a dick about it. Whew. I did not want to find out that was Counterspell and lose to that, so. Although next turn, if he hadn't have taunted, maybe I would have had a chance. 3-3 with this bullshit deck is fine. It's way more than this deck deserved. I am going to name this deck Hungry Crab, and there's going to be no qualms about that because it had too many Hungry Crabs in it. By which I mean it had literally any amount of Hungry Crabs. It's way too many. So let's open the pack. Okay, so 2 rares. Yep, that's about 50 gold. 50 gold, 50 dust right there. Okay. So, shit, it's been so long. Do I remember how to end the episode? You know, I think I do. If you like the video, click like. It helps us out. If you dislike the video, do that one as well. It still helps us out, kind of. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I imagine everyone watching this video to this point probably already has. If you haven't, you know, feel free to do that if you'd like to. If you want to see more videos like this now, you'll be able to find links down in the description below to playlists with Hearthstone Arena, Hearthstone Ranked, Hearthstone Gimmicks, Hearthstone One-Offs, just Hearthstone up the arse, whatever you want. Just incredible amounts of Hearthstone. My name has been Rhapsody. That has been episode 99, Hungry Crab. We played a mage, went 3-3. No comments. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we'll see you next time.